Here's the crazy thing, though. Kevin McCarthy's losing votes.
Right.
He lost 19 votes the first time. Then he lost 20. Then he lost 21. He's just slowly losing more people. It's time for the McCarthy faction to realize they have no loyalty. It's only fear. And the people opposing McCarthy are the people who are voting on principle, saying we do not want an establishment shill who worked against the America First movement, against Donald Trump, even if Donald Trump endorses him. I'll tell you what's really interesting. Donald Trump came out and said everybody should vote for McCarthy, and Matt Gaetz said, sad. Yo, Trump's retired. That's the way I'm putting it. I think Trump's coming out and endorsing him because he's like, just leave me alone. You know, just call off your dogs. Look, they raided his house. The feds kick his door in. I'm sure when that happened, he said, please, just stop. I just want to play golf. And they were like, okay, endorse our guys, play ball with us, and you can. And I think that's what Trump's doing.
But why is he running to be president of the United States then? Why is he putting himself out there? Why is he still on Truth Social?
He has to.
He doesn't have to.
Or maybe what Tim's saying, maybe he wins and now he's a different person.
He comes out with NFTs. Look, I know he made a lot of money off that.
I bought a few. I made a couple bucks.
But his right now, I'm seeing people have been super chatting me and chatting earlier and commenting that Trump sold out.
Right.
Supporting McCarthy. Look, man. The media makes Donald Trump look like an Oompa Loompa. They brighten his face. They saturate it so he gets real dark orange.
I've seen it in person.
And then he goes to those same journalists and says, I'm going to give you the perfect interview, the exclusive. You can report whatever you want. Why would you do that?
Right.
Kevin McCarthy calls him a Putin puppet. Kevin McCarthy blames him for January 6th. Kevin McCarthy works against MAGA candidates. And then Trump's like, I'm going to endorse the guy who's trying to ruin me.
So you're saying that...
He's retired. He's like, I'm done fighting these people, you know?
Right.
You think
it's more than retired, though, right? Right. If you're retired, you don't do anything. So it's more than retired. What you're saying,
but I feel
retired and controlled, retired and blackmailed, retired and what? Because why would you even say anything? You know what
I wonder because
why do anything?
So they raided his house. The FBI raids his house. Okay, it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
He goes to them and says, "How do I make it stop?" And they say, "Endorse us." And he goes, "Okay."
Would that be blackmail?
Yes, sir. Yes,
if
sir.
he goes to them?
No,
sure.
not if the government's doing it. The government can't charge itself, can it?
Right.
I mean,
Well,
it
I guess it can, technically.
But we investigated ourselves and found we did nothing wrong.
But if I came to you and I was like, "What can I do?" and you're like, "Do this thing," and then would you be blackmailing me if I asked you what I should do?
The government routinely goes to people and says, "We will drop the criminal charges against you if you do this thing for us." Isn't that funny how they're allowed? I don't think they should even be allowed to do that. I mean, it's a challenging thing to argue, but this idea of so I'm watching that movie Molly's Game. You ever see it? 2017. It's really good.
Yep.
It's about the woman who ran the poker room.
Yep.
Poker games.
Yep.
And a part of the movie is the feds say to her, "We will give you all your money back that we seized. It's $5 million we illegally took from you unconstitutionally. We'll give it back. You won't go to jail, but you got to turn over the communications that you have with other people that aren't criminal in nature." So these she has communications with people about their family and personal lives. And they're like, "We want all of the forensic imaging from your devices." She's like, "No way. That's not even related to any crimes." And they're like, "Give it to us and you get your money back." For what reason? It was civil forfeiture. They stole her money. So the government does it. That's what they do.